Sharpen your gums with Vinny and Hessey. Yeah!
All right. What's up, y'all? We are back. I'm Hessey. This is Vinny. So, what's up, Vinny? How was your week? Did you finally get to sport some shorts or what?
I did not sport shorts, no. I mean, I did one day because it was warmer in Richfield, and I drove over to Loa, and about 1 o'clock in the afternoon, the wind picked up, and it just started pouring rain. I was like, I mean, I wore it, but I mean, because I had it. I didn't have any pants, so I stuck it out. And then the rest of the week, I was like, no, not doing it. I just went with pants.
Not
Open the
committing.
door, you know?
Yeah, air it out. Get them. Well, you just gotta gold bond it up so you don't get them sweaty balls.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's in the bag. I got to probably actually buy another
Did
buy
you
another
switch over to
bottle.
Medicaid yet, or what?
No,
No
I didn't do
Medicaid yet.
medicated. I'm a sensitive old man. I didn't go medicated.
Oh man, once you do it, you're gonna love it. Well,
It's rough. How was your
oh
week?
yeah,
I mean, you always ask how my week was. How was your week?
mine's never the different. Mine's always the same. Nothing ever exciting happens on mine.
I think you had a barn
So,
fire.
oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'll have lots of fire stuff, but we spend all day sitting here on that now. People just aren't smart when it comes to burning. I feel like they should do a class like how to burn for dummies, or I guess it wouldn't even be burn. Maybe how to put fires out for dummies.
Okay.
You know those
I mean,
books that they have. Don't they have books that are
I'm.
something for dummies or whatever?
They've got everything for dummies: computer for dummies, coaching for dummies. They've
Yeah, so
got
it's something like
all
that
that
because
kind of
this
stuff.
it was just somebody was burning and thought
But they burn in
thought
ditches.
no, they just were burning like a pile of stuff, cleaning up their yard, burning it, and it wasn't even their barn that they caught on fire; it was their neighbors. So that's even worse. Felt
Oof.
you feel bad for the lady, but it was old
I
rough
feel
cut
like.
barn, stayed
Oh,
standing, but she was gone. I mean, it burned
I
through and
think a
through.
lot of people that work out in the city, uh, they have issues with burning ditches. What just happened?
Nothing.
Oh, well, I'm trying a new computer today, and my screen just went blank.
Oh
So
yeah,
I wasn't sure if we were still there. I
didn't
guess it must
change
have a
here.
timer. Must have a timer. But like, people in the big city, a lot of them don't realize that farmers go out and they burn ditches and burn off stuff like that. Like they don't realize that you got to burn the ditches out of all the weeds and everything so the water will flow through it so you have good water flow. So
Well, we'll
that's
get
just
those
something
calls,
I was
but this
exploring.
one was they were like cleaning up their backyard and piled it up, and
But
then
like, yeah, if you
instead
lived
of
in
doing
Los
it in their
Angeles, there's none of
yard,
that.
right? Instead of doing it in their yard, she's like, "Well, I asked them if it was okay, and they were cool with it. So but the easement's right there. So basically, that's like the corner of the property,
Okay.
and they just like made the pile at the very end of it as close as they possibly could to their property line. Which I don't know if
No,
that's just because they want to
farthest
leave
away from any eyes.
from their house.
Right.
So I don't know if it was like you got to think that through. Like, okay, well, why not have it up by my house? I get it. You don't want to catch your house on fire, but you, I don't know, whatever. But it caught the people's barn on fire. Somebody else's, the neighbor. So, and then
Live and learn.
I was up in an attic last night. I didn't get home till about 9. We had
You're
an
up
attic
in an
fire.
attic.
Yeah, we
Oh,
had an attic
attic fire.
fire, so we had to climb up in there. But nothing. Just fighting fire, saving lives.
Fighting fire, saving lives.
That's just not everybody's
That's
ordinary. It's not
that's
everybody's
not it. That's
everyday
just not
thing, or
normal.
what?
Yeah. No, no, it's not
It was
everybody's
hot.
everyday thing.
I'll tell you, it was hot yesterday, dude. Up in that attic, yeah, the roof caved in and all that stuff because it's in the garage. People store their stuff in the garage.
Okay.
So we had to go up in the little drop down crawl thing and spraying water inside there, and then you get so much water built up over there that drywall can only hold so much, and it just all caved in. Garage
Oh
door fell
yeah.
down. Luckily, nobody was underneath it.
Oh,
So
just
that was
fell, no
good.
warning, just boom, there it was.
Yeah, you don't. Well, once it starts to kind of when you start, you kind of been doing it long enough. You kind of start to see like water coming out of the light fixtures and stuff, and or there's like a seam that gives loose and there's like water running. You're like, ooh, that drywall is getting pretty soggy. It's probably getting pretty heavy up
Yeah.
there. But there's no
Okay.
warning, and all of a sudden it just poof, it all just drops. So that was exciting. And then like further through, once we got the fire out and we were kind of searching through to make sure there was no more hot spots, like the one corner of the drywall busted through, lands on top of me. Of course, we're wearing our helmets, but it was like great. I look like a dumbass standing there. All of a sudden, wham! All this shit falls on my head, and I'm just like, golly. Well, and yeah, that's why we wear our helmets, boys.
Well, at least it's wet. Kind of breaks over you, right?
Yeah, wet, heavier, sure. Yeah.
I know, but I remember doing drywall when, back before I started delivering and stuff with you guys, and it was kind of a part-time job while I got my foot in the door at UPS. I remember like somebody putting some drywall in the garage, just kind of getting it tacked up there so you can go through and screw in the field and stuff. And I remember it didn't hold, and it cracked me right on top of the head, but it was
really?
hard and dry. So
Yeah, you didn't have a helmet on either.
No, just my chrome dome up here.
Proper PPE. Yeah, so yeah, I mean it's just insulation and wet drywall. I mean, it's still, yeah, not too bad, but yeah.
Well, see, you had an exciting week.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was just the last couple of days, but yeah, I guess, yeah, fire is exciting, as long as we didn't lose anybody, so that's a plus. Save the guy's house. I mean, that's pretty rad.
That is really good. That's really good.
So, and most of his garage. I mean, I think you just have to get the lid, a couple trusses redone, and hauled all. I mean, it sucks because all this stuff burned up there. Like
and what
all
starts
this
up
Christmas
there?
stuff.
Like what causes that? Electrical?
Yeah, probably something. It could be anything.
Chewing on some wires or something.
Yeah, or you run your own wiring up there or something. Run something up there to get lights up there, or I don't know. Who knows what homeowners do. I don't ever get to see that or hear that part of it, because when I get there, everything's melted and fully engulfed, so you don't ever really even see anything. But who knows, ran lighting, something, anything like that. But we got there in time.
I'm glad you guys were safe.
Yeah, it was starting to smoke. It was starting to turn black. It was starting to get going just as we got there, so we were able to get up there in time and get the fire out. I mean, Churchill County, Fallon, Nevada, dude, best fire department in the nation.
Yeah, did they have a calendar?
Shout out, boys. Why, you want a calendar with a bunch of dudes on it?
Maybe.
Oh, dude.
Why not?
Don't even get me started on that. Yeah, I believe we've tried it. One time a lady came to us and wanted to do one from some photo. I don't remember who it is or what. Like, she was a photographer and ran her own business type stuff. And she's like, I want to do a calendar. She kind of honey-dicked us into it, because then we're like, yeah, sure, we'll do it. And some of the guys were doing it with like just the bottoms on, and with like, this is, your turnout bottoms, like no shirt.
Sexy
some guys,
firefighter.
Yeah,
calendar.
Some guys can do it. Some guys, I mean, it depends on what you're into, I guess, because I'm sure there's plenty of women out there that like that, bigger, hairier dudes, and stuff like that, just like some manly men. Yeah. So there's some that are definitely, let's keep them in the turnouts and stuff like that, but full turnouts from a distance up against the fire truck.
Helmet, shield, all of it. Oxygen mask. Put the tanks on.
Yeah, don't get mad, guys. Like, I'm just speaking the truth here. Like, don't hate me for it. But it was funny because we were gonna do it. I believe we went through the whole thing, like pictures. I remember we all had to go over there and do pictures and stuff like that, and then I think she then ended up trying to have us. We were to buy them so we could give them out. It wasn't like a thing that she was going to do to promote her business. It seemed that way, but then like when it all came down to it, she's like, "Oh, I was going to have you guys buy the calendars," and then divvy him out. I was just gonna do the photographing or the photographing for free or whatever. And it was like, yeah, we ain't doing that. And like,
Dang.
it's just not really our gig.
I mean,
But
that's
we've
not a
had
bad
people.
idea for a fundraiser.
Yeah, we've
for the
had
fire
people
department.
ask. I think if we were to do something like that, it would be more along the line of ourselves. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, we have guys that were retired firefighters that are photographers, and they could come and do a photo shoot, and then we would just like make our own. Then we could
Right.
sell them out and make, because that's the part of it. Like, we're a nonprofit, you know, when we do, it's a nonprofit thing. So it's like you wouldn't
Right.
have somebody come and then pay them
Right.
their
You'd have to
stuff,
buy
and then
each calendar for 15. You might be
yeah,
able to
and
sell
then we
for
have to
20
try to
if you're
sell
lucky.
it. You know, it's just
Right.
a whole
Nobody wants to
thing.
buy.
But
Everybody gets
it
calendars.
was
every year.
interesting to do. I mean, there's definitely, it's a cool.
Did
It
you
would
shave
be a
up
cool
for
thing
it?
to do. No, I mean, it was just normal.
Yeah.
Yeah, wax it out.
Yeah.
No, I've only done that one time on my wedding when Tasha and I got married in St. Lucia, dude, and that was. I tell you what, that was something, dude. That was painful.
No.
You women, my hat's off to when them women get, like, especially down in the Brazilian or whatever, the bikini area. They're
Did you
cooter
wax
pie,
in that
dude.
area?
Oh no, dude, mine's all shorn, dude, lasered. No, I don't know. It's no, I did my chest. Because I got a little bit of chest hair and stuff, and so I was like, oh, I'll get it all waxed off, like, and then that way I
Yeah.
don't got to worry about it for the week that we were there, or 9 days or whatever. I don't even know what it was, but
Right.
holy! And then you're committed, dude. It's like 40-year-old
Right.
virgin, bro.
Oh,
You're gonna look
I
like
would
freaking
be
Jack
40-year-old
O'Lantern.
virgin.
No,
I would
like
be
as soon as
bleeding.
they rip the first one, and you're just like, oh dear my. And then she's like, yeah, all right, you good? I'm like, yeah, I'm okay. And then wham, they hit it again, and then it's just like, dude, when they go over your nipples, yeah, I swear
Oh.
she ripped my nipples off, bro.
Shoot.
And then by that time, your skin temperature has raised at least 200 degrees. So
Yeah.
you just feel like you're on fire. And then she goes across your belly button and just yanks that one. And I think some of those hairs are attached to your spine. You'd have to probably Google it or something, because I'm pretty sure
It's
science,
attached to your
like
spine.
biology, shows them hairs are attached to your spine. Because holy dude, she ripped that thing off there, and I felt like
Your
it
back
pulled my
came through your belly
spine towards
button?
my belly
Yeah.
button, and it felt like I had to poop. Oh golly, it was a whole thing. It started making my bowel movements go and stuff, and she's like, and you don't want to just rip ass right in front of this chick, and you can't be a bitch about it, like, so you're just like trying to be all tough, and then she gets done, and you're just like, I'm laying there, I don't even know what to think. I'd have thought she was gonna give me a pacifier, maybe something, I don't know, a bottle of water, something.
Go do a polar plunge to cool it all down.
No, she comes out with this vest thing, and it's like this ice pack, like thin ice pack, but it's the size of your like chest area, and she lays that on there, and you're just like, oh, dear Lord, thank you, praise Jesus for that. But yeah, it was I will never do that again, dude. Kind of like when I got lasered. Like, there's just certain things, like I mean, I got tattoos and stuff, and that's like pain therapy. You can kind of sit there, get your little mental state, and you get into that zone. But lasering, it's like a giant rubber band whacking you, and then so there goes that.
You tried to do that on your head, didn't you?
So yeah, well, I thought about it, because she was like, I've never done it, and I was like, oh, let's try it on the head, on my shoulders, and so like, so she's like, let's try it. I've never done it. So she hit it a couple spots, because dude, that'd be rad. I would never have to shave my head or nothing again.
Exactly. I would love it.
Nope. Negative. Felt like a grenade going off in my head. And she's like, I could go a little faster. I go, I honestly don't think I could sit there that long, and I don't think I could take it. She's like, really? I go, yeah. I felt like, dude, like every nerve fired off in my head. There's nothing between. It's just skin and skull.
Yeah,
so it was
that's
like,
a great torture method.
Does like 3
Forget
hits.
Waterboarding.
3 hits to the other side, and she goes, "What do you think?" I'm out. Nope, not doing it.
Done.
Yeah, I mean, I've sat under a needle for tattoos for hours. No way. There's just nothing to it. It's just whap, and then you just feel like boom, boom, just firing off on your skull. And I was like, yeah, I'll just keep shaving.
Mm.
I'm
All
down
right.
with that. Yeah.
I thought about it, but yeah, no,
Yeah,
not
give it a
up for
whirl,
that. You're
dude.
the
Let it
toughest
just
guy I
see.
know, so I
Just
don't
give
think
it.
I'm
I
gonna
mean,
try it.
maybe you got a higher pain tolerance than I do, dude.
No, I
Just
doubt
give it a
it.
whirl. It ain't gonna hurt. I mean, it's gonna hurt for sure, but it ain't gonna hurt in the sense of like just having it, like having to do a little test run. Because what are you gonna be out? You're gonna not grow some hair up there in some spots. You're gonna notice. You shave it anyways.
Yeah, it's true.
But all right, so we're gonna go in. We got our Blake Brandenburg is our guy. He's our sponsor with the Green Dragon Defense. He does CCW, basic pistol, personal protection inside and personal protection outside the home classes. That's Green Dragon Defense. Get your concealed permit, whether it is a renewal or new. Learn and understand the laws that are applicable to the state of Nevada in defending yourself and your family. Receive quality instructions on personal protection, both inside and outside of your home. Learn the legal ramifications, including responding to law enforcement after the self-defense situation. So that's the contact is Blake Brandenburg. He's the owner instructor of Green Dragon Defense, 8-year U.S. Army veteran with 3 years of combat experience. Dude knows his shit. Rates vary, and groups of 10 or more receive a discount. So you can call him. That's Blake Brandenburg, or text him 775 546 5192. Again, his number is 775 546 5192, and that's CCW with new or renewal and home protection stuff. But he knows his stuff, man. So hit him up. He's a great dude. He's on the fire department. He does all that. Same as me, rescuing, doing that, people. But yeah, you guys need any of that stuff, hit him up. Let him know you heard it from us or whatever, and go from there. But all right, thank you. Back to the show.
Awesome.
All right.
That's great.
Cool. Yeah, I got some. I got my shirt too, my flat my gum shirt. So and Vinny sent me some of those. So if you guys are looking to get some, I have a few. Some have already been bought. So hit me up. You can either email me at flappingyourgums@yahoo.com, or for those that listen and know me, just shoot me a text. And then the hats. So I did find another hat guy.
Yeah.
So we can do hats, and I think you'll be
Nice.
able to get them a little quicker. So if you guys want hats like these flapping your gum hats, and for those that are just listening, they're snapback, they're Richardson's. What are they? Richardson
112s, I think.
Yeah, yep, that's what they are. The best snapback hat made. Shout out, Richardson. Come on, sponsor that.
It's got the leather patch right there on the top.
So we can and then we can look at some different colors and stuff too. But it's got a leather patch on there. It's got our flapping your gums emblem on it. Right now we got light gray ones with the white back. So, but we can look at getting different if people want them. So just hit us up, comment, or even go on YouTube and like and subscribe and get on our web or our YouTube page channel, and you guys can comment there and we can line you up with some stuff that way too. So cool. All right.
Yeah, my wife wore it when we went to that state baseball game. I had it on, and she was like, "Oh," and I'm like, "Here, just put the hat on. It's great." And she put it on, and she's like, "I love this hat." She goes, "This is amazing." She goes, "Why don't I wear hats more often?" I'm like, "Yeah, you should definitely wear it."
Even if you're a chick, you can get a hat too, and they are cool.
That's not what I was saying.
So,
I'm just saying it's a nice hat. It's comfortable.
Yeah, well, and it looks good on chicks.
It
doesn't have to just be a dude. You know what I mean?
No.
Yeah. Hey, so we're talking about something. Oh yeah. All right. Well, here we go. I think we got that one. We got this episode knocked out, dude. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Keep listening, sharing, subscribing. Well, we got some shirts. We can get some hats going and stuff. So look us up on flapping your gums at yahoo.com. At the Facebook. Yeah, we need some feedback. Give us some feedback. And then also we will work on trying to do get that get our social media a little bit dialed in better and work on getting some. I think what just setting up Instagram page and a book face. Yeah. So keep your eye out for that, and we'll get it rolling on that. But hey, thanks hey everybody for coming along with us, and yeah, please share, send it out to your friends, everybody, cousins, all of them. Get everybody. Thanks for our sponsor, Green Dragon Defense. And then, all right, that's it. We out. Peace.